Wanted to talk about this real quick on Telegram. I know we briefly talked about it earlier. Um, Telegram, people have been saying, hey, you want to learn how to use the K app. Hey, you want to learn how to use third-party app. Hey, you want to learn how to do all this, screw YouTube, screw with all their policies, screw with the policies of the UK, screw policies of Hollywood, A MPA, screw all the policies. Just let me do whatever the hell I want. Everybody go to Telegram, follow me. So the EU has now added Telegram to its privacy watch list.
Yeah.
So with the EU now watching Telegram, we've seen this in the past. We've seen this in the past where all of a sudden a group no longer exists, and I think you even get a little pop-up. I know Next Level, you're telling me this. The pop-up says,
I can't even remember what it says.
The group is no longer accessible, or
Yeah, something like no longer accessible. Could be due to copyright or something. I can't remember what the pop-up says now, but irregardless, you can try to access it. And the funny thing is, if you're using modified versions of Telegram, you might still be able to get around that. But for the most part,
and this whole thing where Telegram has now, they're moving into this monetization thing. Do you know more on that?
I don't. And the first thing I said to myself when I heard that was, well, I hope I can get a piece of that pie, because I'm bringing the traffic, I'm bringing the eyes to the groups and to the channels. It would be nice if I could monetize my channel. I know I don't have a choice. It doesn't sound like I'm going to have a choice about them putting advertisements in the application, but at least allow me to be a creator on your platform. You know?
Yeah. I don't think I saw anything about we could monetize, or the only thing I could see is like an ad that they might throw on the top or bottom, or there's going to be an ad placement somewhere within the app. And it's going to be very, I hope they do it similar to like what Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, where it just kind of flows. It's just there and
Scroll.
Yeah, part of the scroll. Like if they do something like that, okay, I'm with it. At the same time, I'm just like, I think they said they had like 500 million users. I don't know, but with the EU, and I know again, I don't want to call anybody out on YouTube, all you content creators, but you know who you are. And all the end users, for anybody out there saying like, oh, this isn't a problem, I could find out my third-party information on how to Plex, MB, Cyberflix, whatever it is that you're using. I could find my information if I join so-and-so's Telegram and ask, hey, what is the best IPTV to use? No, because chances are you're either going to get booted from the group, 2, they're going to delete your message and probably warn you, or 3, after so many offenses, because you got to think about it. Telegram is going to have some sort of algorithm now. They're going to have to, when they're adding ads, they have to. So if they have an algorithm that says, hey, all these people love movies and TV shows, let's throw a Disney Plus ad on there. Let's throw HBO Max on there. Wait a minute. Are they talking about infringement stuff? Delete the group. Gone. That's literally what's going to happen there. And they don't have to, just like YouTube, they don't need your permission. They don't need to say, hey, this is your warning, we're going to delete you. No, it's again, the laws of the land state XYZ. So you're going to have to follow XYZ, even though Telegram is not telling you about it. It is what it's going to be. And I don't know. It's definitely getting tighter though.
Well, it's part and parcel. In order to have anything that is not physically someone sitting there and monitoring the channel to say, okay, this is the type of ad to put in there, it's going to be a program. It's going to be in Telegram, the use of bots. Now, if they go to do that and do a bot where it's just random ads, then I could see it being a little bit different. But if we start seeing ads that start to follow conversation trends within that group, then that means they're monitoring that channel. Yeah. And yes, then somebody, somebody higher up is going to be like, okay, well, because we want to monetize it and we're going to be doing ads, the ads. Now, if YouTube did not have ads, if YouTube did not have ads and the people regulating and saying, well, we don't want to see our ads about, Disney content on someone who's talking about going hunting and killing something, whatever they are, whatever the guidelines are. If they didn't have advertisers with some stipulations, we wouldn't have community guidelines. There would be the normal ones, I would think, more morals, like no criminal activities on there and stuff like that. But I mean, it would be less restrictive. Now, when we start having monetization or ads in Telegram, that is going to funnel in there. Because if I'm a business and I want my ad in there and I'm paying Telegram to actually put it in to people's eyes, I want to make sure it's hitting the right spots and things like that, and not frivolously just being thrown everywhere and that. So there's going to be guidelines. Well, once that happens, it's a wrap. Like I think Telegram would be monitored too much.
It's interesting because we knew that there was a lot of changes in regards to the community, how the information is shared and all that kind of stuff, right? But I think that the community as a whole needs to understand that better. I've recently dropped a video on a Chromebook review. It was one of my first videos that I did outside of the streaming community. And one of the first comments says, wow, change has hit the streaming community like lightning. Well, shit, no shit, Sherlock. Like we have to make the changes, right? So if you're like, oh, we've left YouTube when we've gone to Telegram, cool. Don't expect everything to be the same or all in one place. We are what we are. We're content creators. We're tech enthusiasts. We have information, but unfortunately, we can only share certain bits of that information. So take it what you will, but the information is going to be in several places. You may have to go several places. You can no longer go one place and get everything. You're going to have to be understanding and respectful as a community as we continue to evolve and change with the platforms that we're unfortunately have to engage with.
Yep. Or we die.
Yeah. And you don't want that.
Nope. No, you don't want that.